forms are in.
You need a flat, compacted dirt spot for a concrete slab to sit on. Otherwise, it's going to shift and it's going to crack. And as you can see, all the sand is washed out of this thing, this pad that they built. They had it mounded up. But as you can see, the sand is out in the sidewalks, it's out in the street, and it's in the gutters. It's everywhere, except for where it should be. So all the sand is washed out.
But can't they just put the sand back?
No, they have to pack it.
So they'd have to actually take up all the forms again, is what you're saying.
They're going to have to
or it would be very difficult to do it without pulling up all the forms. When were the forms put down, do you know?
I'm not sure. I think they've been working on this for 2 years now.
And they say 2015 it will be open.
Right.
That's never going to happen.
Right.
Unless they start today.
Right.
And where are they going to get the concrete from?
They're not going to get it here.
Why not? Are there concrete companies in town?
There's only 3 concrete companies here in Louisiana, and from what I understand, they're not going to sell concrete to Planned Parenthood.
Because why? Don't they just help young mothers with their families?
No, they don't want the innocent blood of children on their hands.
Oh, yeah. So what does Planned Parenthood actually do?
They murder babies.
A lot of people in Kissimmee think that Planned Parenthood helps families. They help them have children, help them to get pregnant, that type of stuff.
No, they only help deadbeat dads. They only help selfish mothers. They only help pedophiles and rapists and pimps and the likes of that. They help destroy families and kill children.
Yeah, so this is going to take 6 months if they started today, and they're not starting today. So it's already July, so this place isn't opening for a year or two at least. And by that time, there's who knows what's going to happen between now and then. So
they're going to have to pick up all that rebarb, all that steel. They're going to have to take up all the plumbing, all the conduit for the electrical, and remove the wooden slabs. They're going to have to do the dirt foundation and compact it to a certain thickness, and then they'll build the form, and then they'll be able to put the conduit back and the plumbing and the rebarb, and then they'll be ready to pour. So that would probably take at least 6 months just to pour.
Did you ever do construction before?
Yes.
So you poured concrete? Or you've seen it poured, right?
Yeah. I've never done a big slab like that, but I have done
you can do it in a couple of days, by sections, or you can do the whole thing in one day. But they can't get the concrete. Without the concrete, you're not building anything.
Right.
Is the point. So that's pretty funny. What about out-of-state contractors? Are they allowed to use them?
I'm not sure about that. You have to talk to.
Okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah, they'll build dirt to it.
So they have to remove the conduit. Right? I mean, not the conduit.
Well, yeah, they'll have to take the rebar.
Rebarb off.
The rebar's off.
Yeah, because that goes under.
Sammy is more familiar with what they would do.
The plumbing down here, because they lay the plumbing in the sand. They have to lay the plumbing in the sand. The rebarb is the last stage before they start to pour the foundation. So that's normally what happens. But when you get to this point, if you look, you see where they've got it boarded up, the perimeter. The sand's washed away from underneath it. So it'd be like if you were on a beach standing and it washed from under your feet. You're not on a sound. So no, a building inspector would never allow them to continue on. They'd have to tear down what they've got done now and start over.
They have to pull up everything, or just the top?
They probably can bring more sand in, but yeah, you see the foundation. Do you see these pilings right here?
Yeah.
Those are poles. Depending on how weak the soil is, those probably go down maybe 35 to 40 foot in the ground.
Which poles are you talking about? The big telephone poles?
It's like telephone poles.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're just like this. They're chryso. They put those in the ground and then they frame up around those. But that's under all our properties here because we're below sea level. We're 8 foot below.
Right.
So when Katrina hit, 80% of the city was underwater for that simple reason. Because 80% of the city was underwater because we're already below sea level. So then when you get 2 foot, then you really got 10 foot of water, but you're 2 foot below.
So they basically lost some money.
Oh yeah, big money. Yeah. The pilings, they would be
guys,
able,
right through here. Come on.
And what's
They
the
would be
story?
able
What's the
to
story?
use-
Why can't they can't pour concrete because why?
because no contractors here will work on this job.
Can they get out of state contractors?
That's exactly the way it works.
I'm not sure at this point. What they will probably do is they'll probably get out of state and try to get them to work under someone local's license, and that has been done. It's kind of a way of getting around it. I don't know if.
Probably 3 times.
See, the city is like probably 75 to 80% Catholic, and the Archdiocese has already said anybody works on this, they're excommunicated. Period. Or if you got a family member or anybody else, because the Archdiocese don't want anything to do with Planned Parenthood.
So good. Put the fear of God on them. I like that.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they should be excommunicated.
For a change. For a change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, great.
All right. God bless. See you later.